Hi everyone, how are you all doing? I hope you all are doing fine and in the best of your health. Um, Today I would like to start with one slok from um, Bhagavad Gita. I don't know what I'm going to speak, but let's start with this. Yada yada hi dharmasya glanirvavati bharata abhyudhyanadharmasya tadatmanam srijamyaham paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya च दुष्कृताम धर्म संस्थापनार्थाय संभवामि युगे युगे. Shri Hari. Why I started with this slok today is that with the things that is going around the globe right now, be it coronavirus, riots in United States, talk about locust attacks in different places of the globe right now, landslides, earthquakes, so many species dying out. There's a lot going on, and I have been doing some research for the last 2.5 years, and I can, to the best of my knowledge, say that everything that is prophesied, be it in Gita or be it in Bible, it is coming true. Now, I would like to just, bring this into your notice. If you can just analyze and try to understand or probably introspect about it, why these things are happening right now at this point of time. All I could say is that this is no normal. We all know it is no normal, right? God has a big message for us. We are going through the time change, or I should call it as change of yuga, right? And we as human being, the entire mankind in this, at this point of time on planet Earth, whoever is witnessing whatever is going on around the globe, God wants to see us something bigger than what is there, that we should do what we are supposed to do, why we are here like this at this point of time, and what we need to do about it. I have been thinking about a lot lately that whatever is happening, it's God's will. You take it or you leave it. You believe it or you don't believe it. It is just that. Whatever is happening by the will of God. In this will of God, what exactly we are doing is the question. We as a mankind, what we are supposed to do, are we actually doing what we are supposed to do? Are we adhering to the guidelines? Let me tell you, friends, there is nothing called right or wrong. God has not created anything right or wrong. There is nothing opposite in this world that God has created. The matter of the fact is everything is intertwined, You can say it from this way, that you ask yourself, would you be able to, why I'm saying that it is intertwined, because if you see, let's talk about light. You would not be able to understand what light is if you would not have gone through the experience of what darkness is, right? So you see, it is intertwined. You cannot value light unless you know what darkness is. You cannot value happiness unless you know what sadness is, right? So whatever experience we go through in our life journey, it is all prescribed. It is predestined. It has its own expiry date, and it will expire as per its will, as per its wish, right? As per its timeline. So what I would like to tell you is that at this point of time, the things that we are going through, it's major. It's major than anything or anybody can think of. I mean, as I always say, that never in my wildest dream I thought that I will be able to, understand what is happening around the globe right now. In my wildest dream, I never thought about it. But the matter of the fact is, I'm going through this experience, or the whole entire globe is going through this experience. I'm witnessing this right now. It's not something that I'm concerned about. What I was concerned about is that why all these things are happening, be it in my life, be it in somebody else's life, or be it around the globe. Because I'll tell you, the emotions that I have gone through during this point of time in the last 3 years, and now coming into this of coronavirus and all these attacks around the world right now, what made me think about is that there is a message, and I'm not able to understand what this message is all about. This entire energy shift, and cosmically or galactically, whatever you see is happening, is no joke. So it was more important for me to understand what is happening. So this is what I came to realization after reading through all the scriptures that is there. What I understood is that somebody is coming back. Somebody is coming back for our rescue. Do you see that coming? No. Do you feel that coming? Yes. You do feel that coming. The events that is going around the world right now is probably for you is nothing but, oh, it just happened. Earthquake comes every day, or every month, or every year. Landslide happens, flood happens, all this thing. People die out of malaria, dengue, all those, right? But this is bigger than anybody can think of. Now, I'll tell you one thing for a validation. Last year, around December, last week, we had 2 eclipses. Followed to that, we had one more major eclipse on January the 10th. So 26th of December, 2 eclipses. January the 10th, 1 eclipse. 3 eclipses in 1 month cycle, which leaves an effect behind of this eclipses for about 6 months. And now you see, we are still in this verge of coronavirus, right? And then this planetary alignments. See, nothing is joke, okay? I mean, if nobody believes what planetary alignments are, then that's your choice. Because at the end, your belief system is creating everything around this universe. You yourself is a universe of your own. So whatever is happening in your life, it's because you have believed it to be like that, and that's why it is happening like that in your life. So we will have to understand, we cannot separate anything from our experience right now. We'll have to experience this. And I, as an empath, sometimes I do feel that, it is a curse, or honestly speaking, it is a boon, because the things that I feel, it's not only me who is feeling this. Around the globe, there are 144,000 light workers, star seeds, twin flames, soulmates. These are all galactic beings. Those are saying the truth. We are trying to bring across this truth to you all. If you can see it, understand it. So it's time that now you surrender to God. Because, when ethics die, in order to, prevent it from more unethical beings to be alive and, doing all the nasty thing around the globe, God will have to come in some kind of an avatar and take that sword in his hand, to wipe away all the evil from this world, because we have forgotten what spirituality is all about. And let me tell you, spirituality is not about God, okay? Take this out of your mind, that spirituality is about God. Spirituality is all about your own self, your higher self, your higher consciousness. For me, Jesus Christ is our higher consciousness, Yes, he is. Just think about God, who just died with a crown, or with a thorn crown in his head. Then he was nailed in his hand, put into the cross to crucify in front of the mankind. Nobody could do anything. Just wait and watch, right? And the Bible says that he will be resurrecting. He resurrected after 3 days of his death. Now, what this all means? So far, Hindu scripture goes, there are so many stories like that. Now let's talk about Lord Shiva, right? Everybody knows that he has a venom in his throat, right? The wish that we call. Now just think, a god, a powerful being, or powerful energy who is helping this entire universe to breathe, probably. He is having so much in his throat. Do you think, let's put it this way, not do you think. What do you think we as a human being can truly sustain? Is it possible that we can just leave behind all the negative energy, the way we think, the negative things that we bring into our day-to-day thoughts, day-to-day life, and then what we think, that's what we bring into karma, right? And that's when at the end we get paid for our karmas. So now it's up to you what kind of thoughts that you would like to bring around into your life, into your own universe, so that you can give it back to the earth, to Mother Earth, to Gaia, right? Gaia needs us right at this point of time, guys. Gaia needs us, if you can understand that. So what I would like to tell you is that come out of this negative perceptions, negative belief systems, so-called religious beliefs that you have been carrying for ages. It's now to put an end to it. We need to do it. No matter how, changes are coming. We have 2 more eclipses coming this month, and this is bigger than anything, and that too in Scorpio. So guys, Scorpio being the 8th house, it brings always, transformation, changes, death. That does not mean that literal death. That means you have something evil inside you, or you can say you have something negative inside you that is supposed to die. That's what Lord Shiva does, right? The job of Lord Shiva is nothing but take out or destroy those evil qualities in you. He is known as destroyer, but nobody has tried to ever understand what exactly the destroyer means. Destroyer means he is not here to kill us, guys. He is not here to kill us. He's here to show us the light. Help us understand how to go through the darkness to understand light. The true light within you. The true self within you. Know that you are a wonderful soul. You have the divine within you. And it's time now that you nurture the divine light within you. Than wasting your time and energy into thinking about all the time negative things. Because as I told you, if you really want to give something to the universe, if you want to really put some kind of contribution to the universe, what I would like to tell you is that your job is to just think positive, think good, and do good for the mankind, whatever little bit that you can. If you cannot do anything, all you can do is just pray. God does not need your puja, part, prayers and worships and all this thing. No. God truly does not need all this thing from you. God has given you everything. So you cannot give anything back to God. What you can give back to God is that all your love, all your respect, all your devotion. Once you surrender yourself to God, you will see how you will be lifted out of your negative belief system. Come out of your old self that you have been carrying. You are used to being carrying this, right? So all I would like to tell you is that think positive, do positive, live in the positive energy, give that positive energy, the positive vibration to the universe, while we light beings are doing enough. A lot we are doing at this point of time to help the mankind. So all I would like to tell you is that, be that beacon of light. Give somebody that reason to smile. Give somebody that reason to be happy. Give somebody a reason to have that faith and hope to live all over again. Whoever can just pass through this time right now would definitely would see a beautiful life waiting for those people who are doing the right thing. So all I would like to tell you is that at this point of time, we are being tested by the universe about how we are on the path of righteousness. We are following the ethics, moral principles, and moral values of being a human. All right. So I would like to tell you, see that light within you. So if you see that, that's when you will be able to see that in other. And that's how you can be able to send across your love, your loving, light-hearted energy to others. Sometimes it's important that we do certain things, like to live a life of playfulness. We have taken life too seriously that we forgot to smile, too seriously that we forgot to actually live. All the time we have been thinking about what the other person is doing, what the other person is getting, how can I reach here, how can I reach there, until unless you cannot reach within you. You cannot reach any goal in your life. And then at the end, it's stress, right? It's chaos, it's commotion that is bringing into your life. So it's time that now you see things from the ethical and unethical point of view. You need to change your perception. I'm telling you guys, get prepared. You know, I'll tell you, I used to be in scouts, guides as a child, you know, and our guide motto used to be prepared. At that point of time in my early ages, I did not know what be prepared meant to me, or what it means, be prepared. But when I started to grow up with age, I realized one thing, that yeah, we need to be prepared all the time. So guys, at this point of time, God is sending you a lot of signs and synchronicities, messages to understand the higher picture of everything. Okay, nothing in this universe happens for no reason. There is always a reason behind it, and our job is to understand why it is happening like that. You don't have to look around the globe. Think about your own life. Why all these things are happening in your life? Even I really used to think, why all these things are happening in my life, when I know that I have never done anything wrong with anyone. And then when I did that introspection, I did that contemplation to understand that why all these things are happening in my life, that's when I realized that, yeah, these are the things that I have done. Probably consciously or unconsciously, I didn't know about it. But then I realized that whatever is happening in my life is happening because of my own karmas. Whatever I have given out to the universe in my past couple of years, or in my past life, it's because of all this thing that is happening with me right now. So what I understood is that we should not be doing something that is not ethically correct. When we are not in the path of righteousness, we are full of ego, grudges, hatred, bickering, gossiping, all vibing with all those negative low vibrations, low frequency energy, that when we are vibing in that energy, that's when life goes for a toss. Yeah, then I was completely, I was as if like I was put into a toaster, maybe a mixer grinder, maybe a sandwich maker. I was like that all my life. Now here I am today. I feel this is my soul calling, that whatever wisdom or knowledge that I have about what is going on, I should share with you, because that's what Garud Puran, that's what Gita, that's what Bible says. Preach my word, right? Preach my word. Whatever wisdom, whatever knowledge you have got from the divine, you should spread that. That's your job. That's your karma. Do that. But you are not the doer, right? Honestly speaking, I don't feel like to come in front of the camera and speak. I don't feel like to. That's something that I never thought of, and it's not easy for me. But when this higher calling comes from within, you know that there is no escaping to this truth, that this is what my life purpose is. The experiences that I have gone through, I have to make sure that God's one more child does not go through the same route, right? So guys, all I am doing this today is to just give you that heads up, that way out, that don't take anything in your life too seriously. Even if you're going through some kind of pain or suffering or any kind of emotion that is tormenting you, be it for anybody in this universe, your parents, your friend, your love, your husband, your wife, your kids, be it anybody, take it as an experience and just let it go and smile. And once you do that, you will see the changes in yourself, that it is working. It is working wonders for you. And that's how you will be able to, move beyond that that phase of your life where you are just feeling stalemate. You feel like stagnant. You feel like you cannot go any direction. It's just that you feel like you are done. Let me tell you, friends, if you are still breathing, if you still have that roof over your head, if you still have that food on your plate to eat, you are blessed. Because if you go out right now, there are so many things happening. So many things happening. It just tears me apart, at times. Same like Hanumanji at times, do like this. I cry to death at times, that I just think like this. God, if you being a God, you could not do anything, then how can you expect that a human being like me, I don't care about whether I am an avatar of this and that. It's just that if you could not do anything, how can I do something about it? But all I get the nudge is that keep going, keep charging ahead. You don't have to look about what others are going to think, what others have to say. It's just that keep moving ahead. And if I'm not doing this, guys, trust me. I feel double the pain again. Then again on my knees. So this has been going on for the last 3 years. 3 years, rigorously. As if like I am put onto a pause button to see everything, repeatedly, until I get the heck out of it. I understand the nitty-gritty of it. So what I would like to tell you is that, friends, it's time. It's time that you surrender to God, And I'll tell you one thing, from my own experience. There was a time that I surrendered. I was like, heads up, I cannot do anything. I cannot go through all these dramas in my life anymore. And now it's up to you. When I did that, whatever is happening, I was like absolutely blaming God, that it's because of you what is happening in my life. Now it's your duty that you need to fix it. And when I created that bond with God like that, so powerful, my life completely changed. Change means in a beautiful way, in a truly beautiful way. My life completely changed. And here I am today in front of you all, guys. Please love yourself enough. Love others around you. Send across that positive energy to everyone. We need it. The entire globe needs it at this point of time. Okay? And that way, you can create a difference of your own existence in the world, as well as you can create a difference to somebody's life too. As I always say, be the reason of somebody's smile. Be the reason of somebody's joy and happiness than being a reason of somebody's sadness and pain. right? Know that everything in this universe is happening for a reason. All you can do is just either you enjoy this experience, feel whatever you feel like. If you feel like to cry, cry. If you feel like to smile, smile. Don't suppress any of your emotions, you know. Just uh, pay attention. Just pay attention to every emotion of yours. If it is coming in front of you, if it is surfacing in front of your eyes, that means there is something that you need to fix here. All right? So friends, all I can say is, please be that beacon of light, be that beacon of love, be that beacon of smile, joy and happiness for people around you at this point of time. Do whatever you can do, the little bit for the needy. Do anything that you can do for yourself to keep yourself happy. Do anything you feel like to do to understand things. You have every access, you have access to every information you are looking for. It's the time that you seek the truth. You are still getting the time to seek the truth. So it is time that you go within and seek the truth. That ultimate truth, right? So friends, please, I request you all, before it's too late, try to fix certain things in your life. The way you think, the way you speak, the way you portray your emotions, the way you do everything, the way you have been doing everything so far. Just analyze that. Is there anything that you need to change? I'll tell you about me. All through this time, what I realize is that I, as an individual, I don't have patience in me. I'm full of anger and bitterness all the time. There was a time that I forgot to even smile. And then I realized that this is what is wrong within me and I need to fix that. And yes, 3 years. It got me 3 years to understand that and then work on it, heal from it, you know. So I would like to tell you, we as a mankind born here at this point of time, witnessing all this thing at this point of time, there is a bigger reason to it, you know. And in this journey of knowing your own true self, you are not alone. You have all the guidance from the higher realms. They are watching you. They are navigating your journey. So just pay attention to it, okay? All I would like to tell you is that love yourself enough to love others. Please, friends, love yourself enough to love others. That's the reason I always say, you don't love yourself enough. That's the reason you have hatred for somebody, right? Love thy neighbor as thou love yourself. That's what Bible says. Same goes in Gita as well. So guys, we are in the beautiful timeline right now, as I started with the sloka, when there will be a lot of unethics, you know, adharma that we say is going to happen in the universe. God will definitely will come for our rescue in any shape or form or avatar. So what I would like to tell you is that, do you hear the calling? The judgment call is already here. How many trumpets that you would like to blow in your ear to hear that nudge from the universe is your choice, right? All I would like to tell you is that don't try to learn things in a hard way. We, with the planetary alignments right now, the transits that we are in right now, with the following eclipses that is coming right now, until 29th of September, things are very crucial. Very, very crucial, guys. And I'm not going to scare you for that. It is just that I'm speaking the truth. So if you're not doing anything ethically, morally, principally correct, God is going to watch you about that. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Today there will be many people, after hearing me out in this recording, maybe gossiping, right? That's your choice. Karma is watching you as well, and karma is watching me as well. Right? So there may be many things that is happening around that, wherein you are supposed to take that right stand, supposed to take that right step. And if you are not doing that, then I'm sorry to say, don't let karma play that ultimate role, what I call is divine intervention happening in your life. So probably you were meant to hear this message from me today, because the downloads that I'm getting right now, it's just abnormal. And I can tell 144,000 around the globe right now are going through the same kind of experience that I'm going through. Whoever is watching me right now, who knows that he or she is a light worker, is a star seed, or is a twin flame in this journey for a mission to accomplish, was sent out by God out here. Please, guys, please. We truly, all of us, need each other's support as a soul brother, sisters, as our soul tribe. All we can do is uplift the energy of the universe, of Mother Earth, of Gaia, right, as a star light beings. So as why I'm saying to all of this is it's not the job of 144,000 resurrecting at this point of time. It's about the entire mankind. We as a all human being needs to understand what it takes to being human, and show that light for humanity. Okay, so all I would like to tell you is that please pay more attention to your own life right now, more vigilant about is what is happening and how you can take care of certain things in your life and implement those in your day-to-day life. It is not that easy. It is not that easy, I know, because pain is a pain, right? You feel it. You cannot just suppress it. So even if you're feeling that, let it come out. Even if you're feeling that, if you feel like to cry out. But do something about it so that you can have a playful life, a joyous life, a harmonious life where you have that tranquility. Bring that tranquility in your life. Bring that reason in your life to smile. See, I'm recording this today and I'm not in my true I'm not saying that I'm not in my true authentic self. This is my authenticity. This is my integrity. This is my dignity, that whatever I'm doing in my life, I'm doing to the best of my knowledge. I'm doing it right. And so I'm trying to just pass on this information, this messages to you, so that you don't go through that hard way out to understand life. Because as there is a saying, people, those who has gone through the hard time in their life, they would never want others to go through that route, right? So that's what I'm trying to do. The hard way that I have learned the life lessons, I don't want you to learn that in a hard way. And seeing this pain around the globe right now, how people are suffering, some people walking miles and miles to reach their home. Some people are jobless. Some people don't have money. Some people don't have food to eat. Some people are out in the road having fights, riots, so many things, Every time in this journey, every human being is going through some kind of an experience that is, I know, beyond anybody's power to grasp it, exactly what is happening and how to fix it. So whatever knowledge you have, pass it on to the other person so that they can also understand. you know, pass it on, pass it on. It is the biggest networking that we will be doing as a light workers, as a light being. So I know in my friend list there are a lot of light beings, a lot, almost all I believe, except for few. And you can understand what I'm trying to say, and I hope that somehow it will touch your heart and soul, and you will be able to do it with all your mind power, giving out that positive energies to all the mankind, to this planet Earth at this point of time. Pray for all, you know, live in that positive vibration. Make sure that you raise your vibration so that the energy of this universe also gets you know, higher. Okay, so please friends, do that, you know. And I wish you all the luck in life, wishing you all the best health, life full of abundance. You know, may God beautify your life with the best things of this universe as you want. You all are in my prayers, and that's all I can say. Please, 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 love all. Please.